The Honest Woodcutter. Long ago, in a small village near a beautiful forest, there lived a poor but hard-working woodcutter. Every morning, he would wake up early, take his axe, and walk into the forest to cut wood. He earned just enough money to feed his family, but he was always grateful for what he had. One day, while cutting a tree beside a deep river, something unfortunate happened. His axe slipped from his hands and fell into the water with a splash. The river was deep and fast, and no matter how hard he looked, he could not find it. The woodcutter sat on the riverbank, worried and helpless. Without his axe, he could not work, and without work, he could not support his family. As he sat there sadly, a shining fairy suddenly appeared above the water. Seeing his distress, she asked, "Why are you so sad?" The woodcutter explained what had happened. The fairy smiled kindly and disappeared beneath the water. A few moments later, she emerged holding a beautiful golden axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. The woodcutter looked at it and shook his head. "No, that is not mine." The fairy went underwater again and returned with a shining silver axe. "Is this your axe?" she asked. Again, the woodcutter replied honestly, "No, that is not mine either." For the third time, the fairy disappeared beneath the water. This time, she returned holding an old iron axe. The woodcutter's face lit up with joy. "Yes, that's my axe," he exclaimed. "Thank you so much." The fairy was impressed by his honesty. She said, "Because you chose to tell the truth, even when you had the chance to become rich, I will reward you." She handed him not only his iron axe, but also the golden and silver axes. The woodcutter could hardly believe his eyes. He thanked the fairy from the bottom of his heart and returned home happily. From that day forward, he and his family lived a better life, all because he chose honesty over greed. Moral of the story: honesty brings rewards, while greed often leads to loss.